Hello, 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 my friend. How are you today? Happy November 4th, the 11th month of the year. Oh my gosh, can you believe it? It's amazing how fast this has gone by. I think there's a relationship between um, how many years you've lived on the planet and how fast time goes by. I'm convinced of that. But welcome to Radiant Rap, where I spend some time each week on Thursdays at 5 East Coast Central Time talking about living healthy and whole with the acronym RADIANT, which includes rest, activity awareness, diet, introspection, that's prayer, that's meditation, agua, water, of course, nutrition, and training. And today, my friends, we're talking about how busy you are. Like, you want to be healthy. Is that you? Like, I really want to be, but I'm so busy. And or I'm not motivated. I want to get healthier. I want to do these things, but after I do what I need to do, I'm just like, ugh. Well, that's what we're going to talk about today. So let me just couple of things like um, what do you say? House things, house cleaning things. That's not the word I was looking for, but that's the one that came to me. But yeah, I want to tell you a couple things. One is that I have some new classes that are on the schedule. So make sure you check out the schedule. Okay, some classes are exclusively for Silver Sneakers. Like, you have to have a Silver Sneakers membership to take those classes, but it's only like two of them. And then the rest of them, you can have Silver Sneakers, you don't have to have Silver Sneakers. So that's a way that you can take classes. I did take one off the schedule, at least through the end of the year, and that's on Tuesday nights at 5:30. That yoga class I took off the schedule. All the classes are virtual, so you can participate anywhere. And if you are on Medicare, like you are Silver Sneakers, remember, and even if you're not, if you have your insurance with your insurance provider and you have to take care of that stuff yourself outside of your those whose employers take care of it, this is open enrollment time. So you need to kind of check, make sure everything is the way you want it to be. Between now and December 7th, you have to make sure your insurance, your doctors, your plan is what you want it to be. Okay, if you have any questions, look, I'm not on that side of it, but I can direct you to people that can help you, okay, and resources that can help you. Well, today I'm by myself. The last 2 weeks, last week I had Adriana. She was here and she was amazing. The Affirmation Project, you can check that out, that recording out. She works with women who have been affected by cancers of all kinds. And October was Breast Cancer Awareness Month. I was really blessed to have her, but she just does her nonprofit does not just support breast cancer, it supports all cancers. And she also, her nonprofit supports women, specifically women dealing with domestic violence, okay, or have overcome that, dealing with issues as a result of that. So that was great. And then the week before that, I was in Jersey and I had Mommy on, and she's amazing. So I always love being able to hang out and do our Radiant Rap with Mom. But tonight I'm by myself. And like I said, we're talking about those of you who are busy. And guess what? All my family and friends, because that's who I'm broadcasting to, my Facebook family and friends, most of you have it going on. You're blessed and you have a purpose driven life. Like, you want to make a difference. I don't know. That's the people that I hang around. They know they have a calling on their life. You know, right? That you have a calling on your life. So most of the people that I interact with are just like you. They are busy. I mean, they're so cool. They're living their purposeful life. They're making a difference in the world. They're taking care of their families. They're taking care of their extended families, their parents or their children or their nieces and nephews and their godchildren. They're taking care of the schools and the communities. And they're doing all of these fabulous things like you probably are too. And maybe, I mean, not comparing what you're doing to somebody else. I'm just talking about you. Hey, Gretchen, just talking about you, right? Um, and what it is that you're doing. You're busy. I get it. But you know what? And I thought this was so awesome this morning. I attend this great online Bible study. My teacher is amazing. Her name is Claudette, Minister Claudette. And she just has such a good heart. And it's in the mornings at 7 a.m. If you want to know more about that, but just let me know. Give you the link. But it's so good. But this morning it was tied into, or in Luke, and it's just really, really good. And she said something profound. She was just on a roll, and just on a roll. It struck me anyways. And she was basically saying that we shouldn't sell ourselves short, like not accepting the fact that because we are blessed, not doing so that we get blessed, but because we are blessed, we do what we do. And I just, because we are blessed, not so that we can be, but because we are blessed. And that's why a lot of you are so busy, right? But we have to remember it's because we are blessed, right, that we're busy doing the things that we do. So a lot of times we get it twisted. And that's what she was talking about this morning, that we'll be like, well, why am I always the one that ends up having to pick up the slack? Why am I the only one that comes to work on time? Why am I always the one that has to pick up the phone? Why am I always the one that has to apologize first? I mean, it's almost, and I know I'm talking to my family and friends, and I see you and I talk to you and I know how busy your life is. So, but remember, it's because you're blessed and because you're living your purposeful life is the reason that you are busy. So, okay, we got that. We understand. Busy. But if you're feeling like, you know what? Yeah, that is it, Shannon. You got it. You got it. But I'm so busy. I don't have time to take care of. I want to work on that weight thing. I want to work on, getting healthier, but I'm just so busy. And you know what? After I do all the things that I do, I'm unmotivated. I just want to sit down. I just want to get a shower, go to bed. I'm done. Right? Okay, so that's who I'm talking to. And whether you're watching this live or you're looking at the replay, put in an emoji and let me know. Like, give me a heart if that's you. You're feeling busy. You're feeling like, you know what? Ooh, it's a lot. You're feeling that. And here we are about to go into the holiday season. So you're already thinking, projecting, oh my gosh, I got this many weeks left and I have this much stuff to do. Is that you? Is that you? Let me know. Let me know. Okay. So I've got a couple of things that I want to share, some tips, right? For the busiest, unmotivated friends and family, I got you. I got you. Okay. Number one is the mindset. We have to accept that that's where we are. That is what we're commissioned to do. And there are seasons in our lives, because maybe you're that small percentage that, oh, you don't feel busy at all. You don't feel motivated, but that's not the case for most of you. You want to make a difference. You're trying to make a difference in the lives of you, your family, your grandchildren, your legacy, your job, your community. You're doing things, right? Right? To improve yourself. Okay. So we have to shift our mindset. And like we were told in Bible study this morning, because we are blessed. It's a privilege that we have to be busy and doing the things that we do. That's number one. So changing the mindset to accept what we're commissioned to do. Now, with that in mind, focus on what caring for your body will do to all the other busy things that you have to get done. Do you understand what I'm saying? I said, focus on what caring for your body. So first, before you even do anything, it's like a mind shift, accepting that you're commissioned to have this purposeful life, to do things, to be busy. Number two, shifting your mind to think, okay, I'm doing all of this, but what if I think about what taking care of my body, how much more productive I could be, how many more things I could get done, how much better I would feel, how much more energy I would have, how much more I might reduce the risk that I'm going to get sick. And if you get sick, you're not going to be able to do all those things that you're trying to do, right? Yeah, you said it, Gretchen. It can be a battlefield. That's right. So it's always, and I'm talking to me too. It's not whatever I'm sharing with you. It's me too. I'm with Shannon. You too. Work on that mindset and focus on what taking care of my body means to how much more productive and what else how much more I can accomplish if I focus on taking care of my body. Okay, so say you've done those two things, okay? I've accepted that I have a purposeful life because I'm blessed. I have an opportunity to do these things to help others. And I now feel like, okay, yeah, if I felt better, if I had more energy, right? If I didn't have this extra weight on my knees and my hips and my back, then I might be able to get even more done, or it would be more joyful for me to get to do all the things that I need to do. Well, number three, you want to have a calendar. Okay, you have to plan. I have to plan and prep. I have to plan and prep. So yeah, Gretchen, we're going to be proactive with putting that in my mind. We just can't expect with our busy lives. If you're even trying it, I don't know how you do it. You got to have a calendar. Whatever your system is that works for you, use that system. For me personally, I love my Google Calendar and I love having a notebook, right? And scheduling things in my calendar and my notebook so I can keep things a little more organized. And I love checking off things. So I write things down so I can check it off and see that I've accomplished something. But you have to have your system. And on that calendar, you have to plan and prep, meaning food prep. You gotta, this is the time I'm going to go shopping. This is the time that I'm going to prepare the food. Just like you prepare and you put on your calendar a date, I'm going to go out on Friday night. I know that. I'm going to go to work from 8 to 5. I'm going to be at work. You've got to schedule exercise and eating and prepping just like you schedule a meeting. A promise to yourself and keeping your word too, right? So that's number three. Number four, How are you going to do all that? Well, you might have to let some things go. I got to be honest with you. You might have to let a few things go. Uh, you know that show you like to watch on Wednesdays and Thursdays? You might have to DVR it, and not watch it. You might have to cut down your TV time. Okay? You might have to cut down your scroll time on TikTok. You've got to set the priorities, right? You might have to let some things go. Time at the water cooler. Time on the phone talking to your friends. You might have to let some things go. It's just a reality, If you're not, you got to create some time if you don't have the time. Okay? All right. So, and what was that, Gretchen? Going through what's a flat season? Okay, you got to tell me what does that mean, a flat season? You're going through a flat season. I don't know what that means. Then let some things go. Number 5, get creative. I love that one. Get creative. So let me give you just a couple things, just a couple ideas. Say you need to check in on your mom. You check in, like I don't live near my mom, so I need to call her every day. My dad, a couple phone calls, my friend, a couple friends you talk to, regularly. If you're going to be a good friend every now and then, you gotta make some deposits there. You gotta. So I might go for my walk and make some phone calls while I'm doing my walk, right? I may, even if I'm watching television, I may be watching television and get the dishes done. See? I may turn on some music and dance in between my breaks. Make sure I have some breaks, 5-minute breaks. Years ago when I was a smoker. Listen, if you're a smoker, you got breaks, right? You make sure you have those breaks. Well, you have to do the same thing as a non-smoker. Make sure you have those breaks where you get up and sit down 10 times. Set your timer. Set your timer every 30 minutes. Get your behind up, do some squats, then sit back down. Don't sit there for hours. You're going to feel like crap. So you got to get creative with when you're going to fit time in. Okay? Fit time in. And set yourself up for success, not failure. Okay? I have a little bit more to say about that in another one. Okay? So that was 5. Get creative. Number 6. These are 10 things. Number 6. Don't hang out with the people that are unmotivated and are complaining. Get with your friends, get with your family that already doing it. They going to the gym. They eating healthier. Go to lunch with them. Don't hang out with the people that are going to sabotage you. Not until you get strong enough that you can influence them. You see what I'm saying? So hang around with some people that are already doing what you said. I ran into one of my neighbors, Megan, yesterday. And I did 3 truths and a lie last week. So 3 truths, if you didn't see that post, most of you got it. But you don't know, you got it, but you didn't get it. Because yes, my oldest daughter was born on my birthday. Yes, all 3 of my children were born in different states. And I forget what the other truth was, but that was a yes too. I forget what it was. The lie, I don't play tennis. But listen, I'm a tennis fanatic. I love tennis. You don't even know. I watch tennis now. I don't just watch the majors. I watch tennis now. I know everybody on the tour for the ATP and the WTA. I love tennis. Okay, but Megan was saying, "Why don't you play? Let's play." And I told her I've been wanting to play, and she said, "Well, just we can hang out." So if I really want to get motivated and I'm busy. Put one more thing in, right? I got to get me a racket. Go hang out with Megan. She offering her time. She really is. I mean, she was sincere with it. I'm gonna go hang out with Megan if I really want to play tennis. Understand? See, you gotta hang out with people. Yes, Gretchen, agreed. Okay, so that's number 6. Number 7. This is a tough one. Despite your feelings, do it. Don't wait on feelings. Okay, this is because like motivation is feeling. So yeah, I can, okay, if I'm doing this now, get you pumped up, rah, rah, rah. Well, what happens tomorrow when you're not motivated? So you got to do it when you're feeling like it and when you're not feeling like it, especially in the beginning, till you start sensing you're feeling better. Like I started doing a class right after Bible study, 7:30 in the morning, Monday through Friday, right? And some of the ladies that are coming, they weren't doing classes before, and a couple guys too. I got a couple guys in the 10 o'clock class, right? And I do a class outside. I have a guy coming to that too. They feel so much better. They feel so much better. Now, that schedule is my schedule where I teach classes. That's not going to work for everybody because of your work schedule, right? But you got to find, a program that works for you. I do personal training too, like, privates. So you can talk to me about that. But you find a way to start despite your feelings, knowing you got to go back to number 2. If I care for my body, I'm going to feel better. I'm going to have more energy. I'm going to be more productive. It's going to be less likely that I'm going to be a burden on my family because I done ran my body into the ground and now I'm sick and they got to take care of me. That's not what you want. That's not the whole point of you. I'm busy. You trying to get things done. You trying to live your purposeful life, right? All right, so number 8, that was number 7, start despite your feelings. Number 8, interrupt the patterns. You've got to get out of okay, I get up in the morning, I go to work, and then I come home. This is the way I drive home every day. Listen, and then I think, and I always, every day I think, I'm gonna come home and then I'm gonna work out. If you ain't do it all through the pandemic, what makes you think you're gonna do it now? Interrupt that pattern. Don't come home. Have your gym stuff with you. Go to the gym. Go somewhere else. You might have to change up. Interrupt those patterns. If you know, like, I'm going to get up early every morning, and every morning you sleep in, well, then you probably don't really, working out in the morning is not your thing. Then try to figure out how you can work out midday or in the evening, and vice versa. Because if you're a morning person, it's very likely you want to get off work and not go work out. Work out in the morning, get up earlier and do it in the morning. Make sense? Am I making sense, my friends? I don't care if you're watching a replay. Let me know. Tell me your thoughts. Give me some heart. Give me some love. Yes, and that's going back to hanging out with people that are already doing stuff. Sometimes people are in your life for seasons, and even if they're still in your life, like some people are in your life for seasons, that's true. But some people, I mean, you can have a variety of people. These people, they support you in this. This is the people you hang out with for your book club, but that's not the people that you hang out with. These are the people you hang out with when you go on a party, but that's not the people that you hang out with when you are working out, being fit. Understand? Make sense? Okay, so interrupt the patterns. Number 9, create habits to support what you want. That's another tough one. Okay, listen. You might not be able to smoke that weed all the time. It make you hungry. It make you tired. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, like, I love Snoop. But most people, and I don't know, and I said that to my brother one day. I said, I really like him, but the way he like talks, and he's like made this big big empire, right? And he's a pothead, and most people aren't going to be able to be that a pothead and be as productive as he is. And my brother was very enlightening because he said, well, that's just what we see. He might not be. We don't know. You know what I'm saying? And how much more maybe productive and how much better he might feel if he, now listen, smoke your weed, you want to do that's fine. I'm just saying, if it's not serving you, if it's counterproductive, stop drinking so much. Like save it, like, for the weekends, or cut down on it. If it's making you tired, if it's putting extra weight on you, I tell women all the time because they like drinking their wine and they might have like a glass or two every single night. I tell you, you cut that wine out, you'll drop weight like this because it has a lot of sugar in it. All those mixed drinks and stuff like this, sodas, boom. You cut all those empty calories out and you will start to drop weight. You will start to sleep better. Most of you. You think because you drink, you pass out, right? Because you're tired from drinking, but it messes with your blood sugar levels. So then in the middle of the night, you wake up, right? And then you're awake, right? And then that's how you get into, roller coaster. So listen, I'm just saying some suggestions, my recommendations, take it or leave it, okay? Been there, done all that too. And I have to tell I like wine, so I have to tell myself that too sometimes. No, you can have a drink on the weekend or whatever, because you're going to be tired. You're not going to want to, if you do that. So I had to pray for discernment. Y'all pray for me. I'm praying for y'all. Y'all pray for me. Okay. All right. And so that was number 10. When you don't feel like it, so start. And that was number 7. Start despite your feelings. And then number 10 is after you get started, you have to be consistent. You don't feel like it, do it anyway. Don't feel like it, do it anyway. So those are my 10 suggestions. Number 1, accept the fact that you have a purposeful life and that you, because you are blessed. Yeah, you have a commission to be busy. That's a mindset. You have a commission to you are destined to do things. That's number 1. Pray above all. Say so, Cedric. Yeah, better. I mean, that's Cedric and that's me. I couldn't do it without any of this, without prayer. But in turn, especially changing your mindset, but accept the fact that that's your legacy. You're wanting to make a difference, to have this purposeful life. Then you're going to be busy, but you can do it and be busy and be joyful in your busy. So number 2, which is also about your mindset, focus on caring for your body, understanding that that's going to take everything else that you're doing to the next. First of all, you'll be showing your children, your grandchildren, your godchildren, your students, right? You'll be showing young folk, right? And even if you're young, the younger folk, you'll be set. And even if you're young, the older folk, because you can be young. I have plenty of teachers that are way younger than me, plenty. That inspire me, motivate me. So you, by focusing and caring on your body, you can be an example for someone else in your family, okay? So that was number 2. Number 3, make sure you have a calendar. Plan and prep, both for fitness and for food. You have to plan. You have to have a calendar in your busyness. And you may have to let some things go. That's number 4. It's just straight up fact. You might not be able to add up all them hours of TV you watching or all those hours of TikTok you're doing in a week. You might have to let some of that go. Your shopping, your whatever games that you like to play. You might have to cut some of that back. I didn't say cut it out. I said cut it back. Okay? That's number 4. Number 5, get creative. Figure out, in the nooks and crannies. And if you need help with this one, I will help you. If you need help with the calendar, I will help you. Don't use that as an excuse. I guarantee you, I will help you find time to work out, to prep, to eat better. I guarantee you that. Number 6, which falls into number 6, hang out with people who are already doing what you aspire to do. Don't hang out with the unmotivated, complaining people that don't want to do anything, right? Okay. Number 7, start. Get started. Start where you are. Despite being fearful, what if I fail? I might as well not start. It's almost the end of the year anyway. It's the holidays coming. Cut it out. Just get started. Start where you are. Number 8, interrupt the patterns. Interrupt the patterns. If you keep saying, tonight when I get home from work, I'm going to go work out, and you haven't done it, stop saying it. Stop coming home. Pack your bag, take it with you to work, and stop at the gym on the way home. Interrupt the pattern. Stop saying that you're going to get up early and then you hit the snooze button every day. Then you're not going to get up early. Work out at night then. Interrupt the patterns, okay? Now that's number 8. Number 9. Create habits to support what you want. Okay? If you know that sleeping in every day is not getting you what you want, then that's a habit that you got to change. Eating Dunkin' Donuts every morning, that might not be getting you what you want. You might have to change that. Having Coca-Colas every day, okay? You might not. Might have to change some of that, okay? And then number 10, once you get started, okay, you've been going for a week now, you gotta stay consistent. Don't try to get it all done. Like, that first week you worked out every day for 3 hours. That's not sustainable. Cut back. Do a little bit every day. I'm talking 30 minutes of a workout and start to drink more water or start to eat more vegetables. You understand? Just do something different. Those are my 10 things for my busy family and friends. I know you're busy. I see you. I'm watching you doing the thing. But this is what saddens me, is that you're doing these things, but you're miserable. You can be joyful and taking care of them baby kids. Seriously. I mean, when you're in that season of life, taking care of children, and I only know what taking care of your grandchildren, it's about it, but you gotta pray. That's what Cedric said. But above all, pray. But you can have joy and be busy. And taking care of your temple, taking care of your body will help you to have the energy and the strength you need to do what you need to do. Okay, I'm over time. I only like to go like 30 minutes. Any questions? You have greatness inside of you. My friends, I believe in you. Let's go. Start where you are. Do what you can. I love you, and there's not a thing, nothing you can do about it. Bye. Peace. I'm out.